Good morning. I'm a bit too close to the camera. I'm using my new camera. You probably haven't seen me in a while. I'm actually outside in my back garden, and I thought I'm still learning how to use the camera, so I have no clue how to make the images better yet, but I'm hoping that with this I'll be able to do what I need to. So I thought that I'd actually introduce you to my plan for this section of the garden. So the back garden tends to be redundant. I am assuming that it's not redundant just in our house, it's redundant in a lot of other houses. So my hope is that this year I'll be able to create a space that is as gorgeous as I'd love a back garden to be, an area of peace and growing. To achieve that, what we're going to do is we're going to have to clear all this mess. As you can see, we have so much mess all over. In the winter we get a lot of moss falling from the what is that? I've got some kind of animal poop there. We get a lot of moss falling from the roof and onto the back garden, which makes it very difficult, and as soon as you clean it up you get more with all the windy weather. So the plan is to sweep up this space in that corner over there. Just there we have, I think they're bluebells. They've been in that container for ages, but the plan will be to sort them out, get them out, and then move them into that container there. So I've already planted where you actually see the wood chip. I've already added in some tulips in the back. My first foray, well, my second foray, because earlier on when I was tidying the front garden I put quite a bit of flowers into it, although they haven't done much being that it's winter. But I've got tulips in there, I've got crocuses in there, and I think in that green container over there I've got snowdrops. So that combined with, I've got a little bit of garlic in here. So if I get you closer to here, I really don't know how this camera works because you do the zooming in when you're actually editing. So just in there I planted in some garlic, and it's actually coming up just as I did in the front garden. I also threw in radishes. I don't eat radishes, so I thought I'll throw them in just to give the pots a bit of cover over the winter, and then I'll just chop them down and cover them with a bit of mulch and plant new. So hopefully with time this space will start to look so much better. So the plan will be to actually make it an outdoor area which is nice to sit in. Although it's north facing, I have successfully grown tomatoes in here, and this year, I was going to say next year, I want to try and do more vegetables. And in the process of actually setting it up, I'm hoping to show you how to set up self-watering systems. Now, because this area is redundant in terms of I've got that storage thing, so the light doesn't hit anything that is here, this shelving is going to be put there, and all the containers and everything are going to be stored nicely in this corner over here. And once that is in that corner with anything that is redundant having been placed on it, I can then transfer the bluebells and get them into there. I've got some cardboard, and it's actually here because the plan was to dig up. Let me show you. Actually, I don't need to turn this camera. I keep forgetting that I can actually view everything because it's one of those 360. Although I still don't know how to use it properly. Anyway, I'm going to cover up those, because you see, if you leave soil empty, it will provide a cover for itself. So the weeds settle in and grow because I haven't put anything in there to grow, and where I've got stuff growing, the weeds haven't settled in. So that is key. So what I'll do is I'll uproot them and turn them up and turn them upside down within the pot, and then I will add a bit more compost, and then I'll put cardboard, a little bit of compost, and I'll transfer some of the bluebells from there into there, and any others that I don't have space for in there, I may try and find space in the bottom pot there. So we'll have a bit of color, and then we'll see how we go. So the question becomes, is Stella going to do anything today? Ooh, it's a bit cold, but now that I know what I want to do, because sometimes it's overwhelming because it seems like a very big job, but once you get going, it's not as bad as you think. So shall we see how much I can get done? Okay, let's see. Right, you're focused on my area of interest, which is there. So let's see how much we can get done.